should they be?
But they're all convicted criminals.
They are volunteers. The program is one with broad humanitarian goals by participating in this, striving to show their goodwill to society.
Why volunteers?
Because the treatment is a new method for curing phobias.
What does it involve?
Excuse me, the administrator and spokesman for the hospital, Dr. Clegg, is supposed to meet with you in a little while. I'm sure any questions that you have, you'll be able to answer. If excuse me, I have to go to work.
Come on, Dr. Ross.
Dr. Ross, come on.
Good morning, Doctor.
Morning, Inspector.
It was a bomb. No doubt at all. Those files were a booby trap.
It was meant for me.
Definitely, yes. Would you consider yourself a ladies' man, Doctor?
I'm sorry, I don't quite understand what you're driving at.
Well, everybody loves you. Your ex-wife and kids in California, your ex-mistress, your present girlfriend. In fact, someone loves you so much they'd like to send you to Kingdom Come. You didn't tell me Alice Toland had a key to your apartment.
No.
I've just been wandering around the hospital this morning, looking, listening. I just asked Dr. Toland if she had a key, and she turned it over to me. Well, I'm not here to pry into your private affairs. I'm here to try to save your life. You mind? Of course, as far as I'm concerned, the prime suspects are your experimentees. I'm going to stick with them, at least until I'm satisfied that they're ruled out. You're meeting with them this morning?
They're waiting for me right now.
I want to be present.
I'm bound by a standard of professional confidentiality.
Oh, yes, I know. You know, I saw a TV show about that. The psychiatrist was asked what he'd do if a patient of his confessed to having committed some major crime. Would he betray his patient's confidence? The psychiatrist thought about it, and then he said, you know what he said.
I could venture an educated guess, yes.
He said he thought it'd be best for the psychiatrist to persuade the patient to go to the police himself. Well, that'd be just fine. But with you, Dr. Ross, there won't be any confession. I mean, you being the target and all. So why can't I watch them? There won't be any breach of confidentiality. I mean, it's not like you were going to give them a treatment. You are just going to talk about Barbara and things in general, aren't you?
I think it can be arranged.
We're here.
I've asked the hospital to arrange a special memorial service for Barbara later this week. We'll all go together.
She was a fine lady.
Yeah, she was faster than the rest of us. A real bright dame.
She had a lot of class.
What I can't get over, Doctor, is if it hadn't have been Barbara, it would have been you. So she would have been here today and...
Bubba King,
you wouldn't.
ex-boxer, armed robbery.
Who's got it in?
Killed his wife's lover.
Well, who could it be? Somebody from the hospital?
Dr. Clegg, he hates Ross's guts. Ross is doing all the big treatment work. That medical magazine I showed you, the one with all our names in it, and what it said about brilliant young behaviorist, didn't hardly mention old Clegg.
Yeah, he's a regular pain in the ass. I always thought there was a screw too loose there with him. You know, most psychiatrists are nuts.
Johnny Venuti. Grand theft auto. Record a mile long.
Those are the most timid tits.
No, cherchez la femme.
Which femme do you mean?
Toland. Alice Toland?
How the hell did he get the parole board to agree to letting them come and make them go the way they do?
That's right. She still has the hots for him. I seen the way she's looking at him.
All I'm saying is, she's playing it cool. She don't like him like she used to. Love and hate gets mixed up sometimes.
Yeah, jealousy.
Who's that little guy with the bald head?
Oh, and Henry. Dr. Tolan and Dr. Clegg are no more involved than you are. I trust you. I trust you completely. Just as you trust me. And we mustn't permit this terrible tragedy to interfere with our work. We mustn't let them shut us down.
Could they do that?
There is a possibility. Remote. I hope.
And if it happens?
We all go back to jail.
Look, Doc, I'm not going back, okay? No, I'm never going back. You think I spend all this time in this torture chamber just to go back? No way!
Johnny, I'm not saying they're shutting us down. I'll fight any such proposal. I'll use all the influence I've got, and I've got plenty.
That's what you say. That's what you hope. Now, come on, tell the truth. If they want to, they could kill this program in a minute.
Johnny, they're not shutting us down.
You're coming with me.
I didn't do nothing, Inspector. I'm innocent, honest to God.
Henry, get it over. Thanks, Doctor.
I'll expect Henry back in time for his treatment.
Well, if he's late, I'll send him back with a written excuse.
Laura, Johnny, you can go. Bubba?
Let me out of my treatment today, Doc. Let's skip it today.
For Barbara?
Wheeler? Yes, sir. Bring him in. You've forgotten how to walk straight? What have you been doing, lying on your back all day?
Sorry, Inspector. I guess I wasn't expecting the sergeant to push me.
Oh, has the sergeant been treating you badly?
No. I mean,
We're not interested in what you mean here. This is a police station, not a hospital. I reckon you can tell the difference by now.
yes.
I thought so. You've been in and out of police stations enough.
No, that's not what I meant.
I just told you that I don't care what you mean. But we still have to teach you the difference.
No.
First he says yes, and then he says no. What are you trying to do? Give me a hard time? Sit down. What are you looking for? You want Dr. Ross to come in and save your ass? Larry, I'm talking to you, understand?
Yes.
You work with explosives. When you were with the Ferguson gang, robbing banks, wasn't it?
Yes.
You were the expert at safe cracking. You set the charges.
Yeah.
Last time during the getaway, you couldn't follow your partners. They had to jump from one building to another. Oh, a teeny little 3-foot jump, but you couldn't make it.
No, I couldn't.
So you got caught.
That's right.
And now you're with the gang, all cozy in the hospital. What kind of con did you use on that damn fool Ross?
It wasn't a con. The warden told us they were looking for guys with phobias. I got this phobia about heights and falling.
You don't say. Oh. Stand up when I'm talking to you. Show some respect. Now, sit down. When I tell you to sit down, I don't mean fall down. But God Almighty, what are you trying to do? Give me a phobia?